Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for today's Bhagavath Katha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swamiti Namini. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swamiti Namini. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all gratitude and make many praises to Srila Prabhupada for giving all of us a golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Please tell loudly 5 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tell loudly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna, we are in Bhagavath Katha, Canto 1, Chapter 9, verse 24. Verse 24, this is after Kurukshetra war. Bhishma still is alive. He has not died in the war. He died 2 months later to the war. Because he has a Ichha Mrityu, he can die whenever he can leave the body, whenever he wants it. That was the boon from his father. So, before leaving to his eternal world, he is the 8th Vasu. There are 8 Vasus, they are Devatas. Among the 8 Vasus, he is the 8th Vasu. So, before leaving to his own planet, he gives instructions how to rule over the people, how to take care of them, all those things to Pandavas. Though he participated on the side of Adharma, he is a scholar in complete Veda, Puranas, Upapuranas, Ityasas. So it was only by the Krishna's intention he was on the side of the Duryodhana. Because if he comes to the Pandava side, there will be no battle at all. There will be no fighting at all. Because Duryodhana depended on the Duryodhana, the Bhishma, Dronacharya, Krupacharya and Ashwatthama only, and Karna. And because if Bhishma comes, everybody will come on this side. So there will not be fight at all. But Krishna wanted a fight. He goes to Duryodhana as a messenger to try to create a friendship. But it's only he should not be take a blame from all others. Because it's the Supreme God, everybody say you are the Supreme God, why you did not stop the war? So he made a trial, but his intention to kill, because all are evil people. They need to be removed, distracted. So for that reason, he made Bhishma to stay there only. Because when he went there, Bhishma's mind was only towards helping Duryodhana and others. Like he made his mind to behave like that. So in this 9th chapter, we are in the 24th verse. I shall read out this verse slowly. Please tell after me. Thereafter, I shall do the narration. Tataha kalo sampravritte sammohaya sura dusham buddho namnanjana sutaha kikatsu bhavishyati tataha kalo sampravritte sammohaya suradvisam buddho namnanjana sutaha kikatsu bhavishyati tatah kalo sampravritte sammohaya suradvisham buddho namnanjana sutaha kikatesu bhavishyati tatah kalo sampravritte sammohaya suradvisham buddho namnanjana sutaha kikatesu bhavishyati. The word-to-word meaning of this verse is tataha, means thereafter, follow the age of Kali. Presently we are in the Kali age. Sampravitte, having ensued, sammohaya, for the purpose of deluding, suraha, the thesis, disham, those who are envious, buddha, Lord Buddha, namna, of the name, anjana sutaha, whose mother was Anjana, kikatesu, in the province of Gaya, that is in Bihar, today's Bihar, and bhavishyati, will take place. Then in the beginning of the Kali Yuga, the Lord will appear as Lord Buddha, the son of Anjana, in the province of Gaya, just for the purpose of deluding those who are envious in faithful thesis. So this Kali Yuga started just about 5,300 years ago, and the total period of Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. Another 4,26,750 years is left out. And during the early period of Kali Yuga, Krishna Paramatma, he has incarnated himself as Krishna with Sampurna, all qualities, and he, before leaving to Paraloka, he informed Shankara that ensuing time is, in future it is Kali Yuga. He has established Dharma in full form. In Kali Yuga, Krishna should not be known as the Supreme God. For that reason, he made Shiva to incarnate as Adi Shankara and preach as that God has no form, like that. Because in Kali Yuga time, all are, most of them, I don't say you people are bad, but many people are, 99% of bad people are there. You can as it is see. So they should not know that he is the God. Because during the annihilation period, he cannot kill the good people. All that takes only after 4,26,000 years further. So he made Adi Shankara to incarnate, Shiva to incarnate Adi Shankara 5,000 years ago and preach about it. And he said that he would incarnate as Buddha. Buddha means, again, it's not that Gautama Buddha is not good. Buddha, he is also one of the Buddhas. But there are many Buddhas. Buddha Avatara means who tell that there is no God. Ahimsa should be short, follow Ahimsa. All these things, he will tell those things. That is not a correct thing. Because in Kali Yuga, he wanted to show off that one. Who are people who says, even now also, who are people, they say that there is no God, we should only follow our Ahimsa, we ourselves are God, because Atma and Paramatma are there, we ourselves are Paramatma. This Aham Brahmasmi, they say, before that what it is that they don't accept. Just say Aham Brahmasmi, I am the Brahma, they say. We can't be Brahma. How can we be Brahma? Can we see during Dwapara Yuga, Krishna has lifted on his little finger at the age of 80 years, Govardhanagiri. Can anyone lift us even a small grain of this thing, also we can't hold on our finger? He held for 8 days without food, without water. Of course, he does, as a God, he don't need it. But he, incarnating in the human form, he is supposed to do all those activities so that everybody will follow him. But it's not that he lifted Govardhanagiri, everybody can't lift the Govardhanagiri. And he has killed many demons. We can't do all those activities what Krishna has done. So how can we say Aham Brahmasmi? We are not Brahmas. We are not at all Brahmas. So Lord Buddha, a powerful kind of the personality of Godhead, appeared in the province of Gaya, that is in Bihar state. Presently it is there, Bodh Gaya. Bodh Gaya is the place where all the Buddhists who follow him come over there. As the son of Anjana, again this, and he preached. Actually, Anjana is the Hanuman's mother's name, but here is given that is not correct. And he preached his own conception of non-violence. That is what I am telling you, ahimsa, and deprecated even the animal sacrifices sanctioned in the Vedas. See, during earlier time, పూర్వ కాలంలో అందరూ ఇక యాగము యజ్ఞాలలో దాంట్లో పశుపక్షుల్ని ఆహుతి ఇచ్చేవాడు. पशुपक्षियों को आहुति देते थे, लेकिन एक पशु को आहुति देने से एक अश्व को अश्वमेध याग में अश्वमेध yaga, they used to sacrifice one horse and they used to create 10 horses. That was the power of the sages at that time. Whereas now, so many eggs are produced in the poultry farms. It will not give even one chicken. Those lakhs of eggs which are produced, they can't produce. We are creating artificial things. They are not the real eggs. So when we can't create them, we should not sacrifice. That was the Buddha's intention. We should not sacrifice them, as mentioned in the Vedas. At the time when Lord Buddha appeared, the people in general were atheists and preferred animal flesh to anything else. All these people who are non-vegetarians, they belong to that category, atheist group. Though some people might be believing in God and other devatas, demigods, but still, because as long as they are killing the animals, whatever you can create, you can eat. Can you tell me what you can create? Can you tell me what you can create? Yeah, vegetables. Good, right, good. Because when you sow one seed, one big plant will come out and so many vegetables come, so many fruits will come. Nowadays, even hybrid varieties are coming. So those things you are supposed to consume. Those things you can consume. But whereas animal, you can't produce even one chicken out of so many lakhs of eggs. And you can't produce any animal or anything. So in that case, you are not qualified to take them as your food. And also, the other reason is, see, when we take the vegetables and fruits, we cut it open. If it is good, we'll take. Otherwise, we'll throw it. But whereas in the case of animals, whether it is chicken, fish or sheep, whatever it is, if you cut it, can you know anything? Until unless you send it to the forensic lab or some scientific lab to test it, whether it is fit for eating or not. Can we do that one? It is not possible. Once you kill, it has some time. This is some time that you have to cook and eat. But within this, how many organs you will test? It can be disease with liver, it can be disease with kidneys or some other part. How many parts you will send it for this thing? Is it a viable thing? It is not viable. And what is happening is by consuming those things, we are getting infected. We are getting today many dangerous diseases like cancer, ulcer, everything. So many dangerous diseases are coming because we are consuming those things without knowing anything. We are eating those disease things. So that should not be done. Of course, I am a vegetarian. For telling purpose, I tell that. So when we eat that one, you are not able to produce a healthy animal as well as you are diseased with that. So to avoid that one, we should not kill the animals. On the plea of Vedic sacrifice, every place was practically turned into slaughterhouses. Today they have converted into slaughterhouses. All the people who sell meat, flesh, everything, it's all slaughterhouse only. It may not be big slaughterhouse. Every small place also they are doing that one. They are all called slaughterhouses. And animal killing was indulgent unrestrictedly. In the olden days, only for the purpose of sacrifice in the yajna they used to do. Now, for consuming by the human beings, they are doing it. That is not correct. And also in earlier days, they used to produce, by sacrificing one animal, they used to produce 10 healthy animals. Now they don't, anybody does not have that power. Lord Buddha preached non-violence, taking pity of the poor animals. He preached that he did not believe in the tenets of Vedas and stressed the adverse psychological effects incurred by the animal killing. Less intelligent men of the age of Kali, who had no faith in God, followed his principle, and for the time being they were trained in moral discipline of non-violence. Like that, Buddha has given only training by following ahimsa. Because all the atheists, they did not believe in the God. But at least they followed Buddha. They are called as Buddhists. They do not do any himsa. Even you see Jain people, even before COVID, it's not now COVID has come and some people now still following mask. We were also making mask only during the COVID 2 years period. Afterwards, we forgotten. We never used to shake hands during those 2 years. Now again, once again we started shaking hands, all the things. That should not be done. Why Can you tell what's the reason? During the marriage, that tying of Mangalya, Mangal Sutra, it's only a tradition. But otherwise, Panigrahana, holding a man's hand in a woman's hand, it becomes a wedding. If in the present time, so many women, they shake hands with men, that means so many times they are getting married. That is wrong. That's not in our culture. It's all English culture. We have just got it from them. We should not do. You not only men and women, men, women also, you extend your greetings out of mouth. You need not hold as a hand, and because we do not, out of COVID we had lot of experience. We stopped second. Why? Because some infection they'll be having, we will be carrying it. But still, again we started again, shaking hands and doing those things. That it is for health reasons. We should not shake hands with anybody. Out of mouth you can greet anybody. So he deluded the atheists, because such atheists who followed his principle did not believe in God. Though they did not believe in God, but they followed the directs of Buddha in avoiding violence, this thing, by killing animals. But they kept their absolute faith in Lord Buddha. They believed in Buddha. They said there is no God, but again Buddha is a part of the incarnation of God. They agreed Buddha. And who himself was the incarnation of God. But thus the faithless people were made to believe in the God in the form of Lord Buddha. Only for that purpose you can pray to Lord Buddha. Otherwise, he himself preached that there is no God, God has no form. That is wrong. See, when everybody are having form, we are having hand. Not only we, animals also have form. God who has created us, not only as He created Chaturmukha Brahma, Shiva, everyone are created by Him. When everybody is having form, why God is not having form? God is also having form. He cannot be just called as a black hole, what scientists say. Scientists say that all the universes, they say trillions of universes, Akilakota Brahmanda, there are trillions of universes there, but it has come from black hole, they say. What is that black? Hare Krishna, the curtains will open for darshan. You can sit and continue for the Bhagavatam class for some more time. So, that why should Krishna is black? Maybe that black hole, Krishna, they are thinking as a black hole. They don't say, they are all atheists. Scientists, they are all atheists. Hare Krishna. So when the Vedas are not accepted to the authoritative disciplic succession, the casual readers of Vedas are misled by the flowery language of that system of knowledge. Some people who read Vedas only because they are attracted in the flowery language of the Vedas. They are still attracted with that one. The foolish scholar of Vedic literature who do not care to receive the transcendental message through the standard or reliable sources of disciplic succession are soon to be bewildered. They will be confusing others. Not only that. To them, the ritualistic ceremonies are considered to be all in all. Of course, here what we are doing, ritualistic this thing, it is not a customary this thing, it is a real thing. We have to do that one. Whatever Argyam, Padyam, all these things we do, whatever offering we show to God, all these things has to be done as expressing gratitude to Him. But some people who are reading Vedic purpose for that, doing those rituals, they think that is the only way we have to do. It is not wrong. It is wrong. Like that they confuse. According to the Bhagavad Gita in the 15th chapter, 15th verse, Vedaisha sarvai aham eva vedaha. In that verse, the whole system of Veda is to lead one gradually to the part of Supreme Lord. By ringing the bell also, those vibrations, they bring lot of changes in your body. When you are hearing those ringing bells, lot of changes will occur in the body. That you can't see it, but you need to believe it. That the reason they ring the bells, it is not to satisfy God. It is for our reasons we are ringing the bell. And the whole theme of Vedic culture, literature is to know the Supreme Lord. Why we have to understand the Veda or the Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavatam? Only to understand the God. How He is there, how to imagine how the God is, how He is maintaining everybody. He is our creator, He is our maintainer, and He is also killing us. During annihilation, He kills everybody. Though it is done, creation is done by Chaturmukha Brahma only at the instructions of Krishna only. He is doing the creation. And Shiva, who is the killing everybody, is doing only on the instructions of Krishna. They are not at all independent. They are dependent upon, everybody is dependent upon Krishna. The cosmic situation, relation between all these items, when the relation is known, the unrelative function begins. The relative function begins, and as a result of such a function, the ultimate goal of life or going back to Godhead takes place in the easiest manner. See, one should understand, we have taken many lakhs of lives earlier. Enno lakshara janma diskam bahut se sahaso lakhon ka janam liye hai. We do not know all those things, we don't remember. And we have our house also presently. That is not a permanent house. We have parents, they are not permanent. Everything is temporary. Our permanent house is Goloka Vruddhana or any of the Vaikunthas. And our house, that is the house place where in the Vaikuntha when we reach the God. So we need to go back to our own house. How long you are going to stay here? You do not know. You cannot estimate whether it is 1 year, 100 years, or some people are there, 130 also they have reported. But we do not know how much time we live. So we should, our ultimate goal should be to go back to our own house, which is eternal. Again, you will not come back to earth, taking any other animal life or insect life or human life, whatever it is. So you will not, and for this one, after taking lot of animal births, presently he has given us this human birth with intelligence. Why he has given the intelligence is to follow the dharma path and go back to our own house. But otherwise, in this Kali Yuga, what we are doing is, we are misusing intelligence to fulfill the materialistic desires. And with that one, we are developing a bondage. This body is not permanent, that bondage is permanent. Again, after this human life, we take some other life based on our papa or punya. You go to higher planets if you have done some good deeds. If you have done bad deeds, sin, we will go to the again animal life or hell or something. We need to avoid them because devatas cannot perform good deeds. Animals also cannot perform any good deeds. Only human being who is having intelligence, they will perform. So even devatas want salvation. They have to come back as human beings on the earth, do good deeds without expecting any positive results. What we do is, you may think we are devotees, we are praying to God. If you have some desire, oh God, give me a good building, or give me a lot of gold, give me a lot of wealth, all these things are desires. Even expecting a good wife or husband or children, all these, you can have crores of desires, but don't expect any result out of it. I'm doing this, you do me this, all those things, that should not be done. It becomes a business affair. If you are in that business affair, it will be a success, failure, success, everything will be going on. We should not have any desire, results of the desire to be fulfilled. He is the caretaker. You should understand what is our relation with him. We should know. మన ఆయనతో సంబంధం ఎటువంటిది. अपने को 9 तरह का भिन्न संबंध है. One is he is our mother, father, he is our acharya, he is our well-wisher, he is our husband. Like that, he have 9 relations. All those things you remember, and then let him take his own decision. Like we give to our children whatever their needs are there, we meet with those things. Similarly, he knows we are his children. He will take care of us. So, like that. So, ultimate goal of life or going back to Godhead takes place in the easiest manner. That means this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what it is there, you try that one for some time, mind will be very peaceful, and you will achieve all your desires in this life, as well as you will be successful. This one, it is also live on the YouTube channel. You can see anytime. You can, if you want, you can @Vijay Kumar, @ Sorry? Bhagavad Gita, next week it is going to start. Evenings it will be there. It will be for at least 2 years. 2 years it will be there. Tuesday and Wednesdays evening will be there. If you can come here, it's okay. Otherwise, @Vijay Kumar -341. You can open it.
YouTube or
YouTube. You can also take.
Yeah.
If you have time, you can sit. It will take another 15-20 minutes.
Vijay Kumar.
At symbol, @Vijay Kumar -341. -341. If you subscribe it, you will get all these things. From mostly from Thursday onwards, they'll be next week, Wednesday or Thursday, will be starting. Bhagavad Gita. You can learn means you are listening to that one, you have to learn. I will not be live class. Hare. Hare. To such bewildered persons of atheistic propensity, Lord Buddha is the emblem of theism. So all persons who are Buddhas, whatever they are telling, follow them. Follow them. One day they will become, atheist becomes thesis. Thesis means they who follow the God with full trust. He therefore first of all wanted to check the habit of animal killing. The animal killers are dangerous elements on the path of going back to Godhead. There are 2 types of animal killers. Even animal killers, there are 2 types. One is the soul is also sometimes called the animal or the living being. Therefore, both the slaughterer of animals and those who have lost their identity of soul are animal killers. We need to have a self-realization. We are not this body. We are not this body. The body is made up of Panchabhuta, 5 things it is made of. That is earth. Our skin is earth. Again, Varna, water, blood, whether it is red blood or white blood cells also there, that is the water. Again, sky. Because the sky is a vacuum. Because that vacuum is there in our body, we are able to hear, otherwise we can't hear. Agni, in our stomach, Jataragni is there. Some hundreds of degrees, not 1 or 2 degrees or 100 degrees, some hundreds of degrees, and that is the reason whatever you are consuming, they are getting digested. That Agni is there. And what else I left out? Something I left out. Ether, water, Agni, air. In the lungs, air is there. We are breathing oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. Like this, that means Vayudeva is also there. This entire body is Panchabhuta. Panchabhuta means nothing. Bhuta means they say devil, not that Bhuta. This is Panchabhuta, 5 sensory things. So, this body is different, internally soul is different. If you want to see the soul size, I do not know where there is any instrument. If you cut your tip of the hair and again divide it to 10,000 parts, that one part of this thing is a size of Atma. and Paramatma is of the thumb size. In every animal, he is the thumb size of that particular animal or insect. So the animals are dangerous elements on the path of going back to Godhead. There are two types of animal killers. The soul is also sometimes called the animal or the living being. Therefore, both the slaughterer of animals and those who have lost their identity of soul are animal killers. If you don't identify your soul, that means you are killing your own soul. Again, one more thing you need to remember is this Atma, which is very precise, Sukshma. దాన్ని మనము చాకుతోని కట్ చేయలేము, అగ్నిలో కాల్చలేము, వాయు ఇట్లా గాలి ఊది దాన్ని పంపించేయలేము, దాన్ని ఏ విధంగా కూడా చంపలేము. అటువంటిది ఆత్మని వి కాంట్ కిల్ అట్ ఆల్. హియర్ వాట్ యూ నీడ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్, కిల్లర్ ఆఫ్ సోల్ మీన్స్ యు ఆర్ జస్ట్ బాండెడ్ ఇన్ దిస్ లైఫ్. One after the other, you are not allowing the soul to go back to its own place. That is the abode of God. Like that we are killing the soul. You need to understand the soul by self-realization. Self-realization. And Maharaja Parikshit said that only the animal killer cannot relish the transcendental message of Supreme Lord. The person who gets moksha, he can only understand. Parikshit Maharaj says, only that person, ఆ మోక్షం వచ్చిందో అతనికే భగవంతు తెలియాలి కదా, అందరికీ తెలియాలి. Therefore, if people are to be educated on the path of God, he wanted everybody to be educated on the path of God. For that reason, he was cursed that he would die. 7 దినాల్లో చనిపోతాడానికి శాపం ఉంది. అందుకనేసి ఆ 7 రోజులు ఏం చేశాడు, తను భాగవత్ గీత విన్నాడు. He has listened to the Bhagavath Katha sung by the Shuka Maharshi, and he has sung this thing. He made everybody to understand that one. Like just now, because I have read the Bhagavatam, I have listened to the Bhagavatam from the Acharyas, understanding that one, I am trying to preach to the persons who need it. Process of animal killing was above mentioned. It is nonsensical to say that animal killing has nothing to do with the spiritual realization. We need to understand that one. If you want, you can see my lecture in YouTube channel. You have the YouTube channel, @Vijay Kumar -341. @Vijay Kumar -341. By this dangerous theory, many so-called sannyasis have sprung up the grace of Kali Yuga, who preach animal killing under the garb of the Vedas. That is wrong. In this Kali Yuga, that is never possible at all. Earlier sages had the power to create, by sacrificing one animal, they used to create 10 animals. కానీ ఇప్పుడు అటువంటి శక్తి లేదు మనలో. మరి ఏదన్నా ముత్యాలమ్మ, ఇల్లమ్మ ఇటువంటి దేవతల మందిరాలు ఉన్నాయి. అక్కడంతా కూడా జాతర రోజు ఏం చేస్తారు, వాడు ఒక పశువుని కట్ చేసి అక్కడ నైవేద్యంగా పెడతారు. తప్పు. అక్కడ ఏది ఎవరు అట్లా చేయరు. అది ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ కరెక్ట్. वो गलत है, उसको नहीं करना, क्योंकि इस कलयुग में अपने पास उतना शक्ति नहीं. एक पशु को उस तरह बलि देने से दूसरा 10 पशुओं को जन्म नहीं दे सकते. Should not do. Again, bali means it is not killing an animal, putting there. In every temple they do. In every temple they do. Here also they do. Here, after offering here, they take it to their Hanuman and they leave it at different places. In all temples, after offering, they take it and put it outside everywhere. The meaning of that is, whether insects, they can't prepare their own food. Insects or animals, they can't, birds, they can't prepare their food. They'll be coming in search of food. Birds will be flying in the sky, they come, they search food, they take it away. Ants, mosquitoes, they all, why they come wherever the food is there, to only have their food. So, bali means whatever food we are preparing at home, first you offer it to the God as a gratuity. He does not take a grain of it. It becomes prasada and it will be relishing. After offering to him, just take a fistful of palmful of food go out, put it all around the house if it is possible. If only one side space there, some corner or at the gate you put it, some birds will come and eat, some insects will eat it. So like that, that is called Bali. That is called Bali. Bali means not killing animals and putting towards the devatas. The subject matter has been already discussed with the conversation between Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Maulana Chand Qazi Sahib. See, this is a Muslim name, but 700 years ago even Muslims, because Muslims also ruled us for some 15 to 1500 years. 1500 to 1700 years they ruled us. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born, he has incarnated as a devotee. At that time he had a discussion with this Maulana Sahib. The animal sacrifice as stated in the Vedas is different from the unrestricted animal killing in the slaughterhouse. And in earlier days, I told many times again, they had the power to create. So that was the Veda understanding. But presently killing animals in slaughterhouse is different. That is not right. Because the Asuras or the so-called scholars of the Vedic literature put forward the evidence of animal killing in the Vedas. Lord Buddha superficially denied the authority of Vedas. He said Vedas are wrong. He has taken the incarnation of Buddha only to spread that Vedas don't follow the Vedas. Because in Kali Yuga, everybody started killing the animals. To stop animal killing, he said, you don't follow Veda. You follow my instructions, he said. Like that, Buddha is not at all worshipped. Only few people who worship him, they are known as Buddhists. But since Buddha said there is no Veda, that is a wrong. Krishna has incarnated in that Gautama Buddha Siddhartha. He is not only Buddha. Whoever teaching that type of teaching, many people are, thousands of people there, who are teaching that type of teaching, they are all called Buddhas. They are known Buddhas. When we come into Mahabharata and Vishnu Sahasranama, and that one I will tell you what is Buddha in detail. There is no justice, there is no animal killing. Lord Buddha wanted to stop it completely, and therefore his cult of Ahimsa, who was propagated not only in India but also outside the country, he preached everywhere. Again, this Mahatma Gandhi, he has followed only this Ahimsa word from Bhagavath Katha and Buddha's teachings. Otherwise, it is not his own desire. Technically, Lord Buddha's philosophy is called atheistic because there is no acceptance of the Supreme Lord, and because that system of philosophy denied by the authority of the Vedas. Even Vedas, they don't accept Buddha's theory. Only to bring a change in that one, that type of philosophy was made. But that is an act of camouflage of the Lord, by the Lord. Lord Buddha is the incarnation of Godhead. As such, he is the original propounder of Vedic knowledge. He therefore cannot reject Vedic philosophy. Because though he is the incarnation of Krishna himself, he made everybody to reject Vedas, so nobody does worship because it's not correct thing. And is now being done by the modernized sannyasis also. Many fake sannyasis, they say that teachings are correct. It is not correct. This is simply technical, and it has been done so. He would not have been so accepted as the incarnation of God, nor would he have been worshipped in the transcendental songs of the poet Jayadeva, which is Vaishnava Acharya. When Jayadeva is there, he is a poet. He has not included his name in his song. Lord Buddha preached the preliminary principles of Vedas in a manner suitable to the time, and so also did Shankaracharya. Again, Shankaracharya also said that, but again, I am not telling you about the present Shankaracharya. 5000 years ago, there was Adi Shankara. Adi Shankara, he is the Shiva's incarnation. Only on the instructions of Lord Krishna, he said, you follow me. There is no God, there is no form of the God. He said, there is no form of the God. There is no form of the God, you follow me. All those who followed Shiva became Shivites. Otherwise, earlier everybody used to worship Krishna only. Because in Kali Yuga, Krishna did not wanted everybody to follow him. He wanted, in Bhagavad Gita also, now in the next week when I am starting Bhagavad Gita, that will come in detail. He himself had told, many crores of people, they worship me, out of which a lakh or two, they know me properly, and of which only some thousands will understand in 100%. And among the thousands, only few, again he did not say 100 or anything, only few will completely understand and reach me. Because that was his intention in Kali Yuga to happen. And at the end of Kali Yuga, that is another 4,26,750 years, total annihilation will take place. At that time, everyone will be killed. Everyone will be killed by Krishna himself in annihilation. Of course, Shiva will be helping him as a killer, but Krishna's direction he will be doing. At that time, during annihilation period, 500 years, all everywhere fire, not only on the earth, the entire, all the universes, there will be lot of fire. Again 500 years, next 500 years, lot of rain will be there to stop the fire. And because the floods like anything, all the universes merge in that one. Like everything is drowned in that water. Like that it happens. That is given in the Bhagavatam. I have already explained it properly in the Mahabharata and Bhagavatam earlier. Again when it comes, I shall repeat it again. Therefore both Buddha and Adi Shankara paved the path of theism. And Vaishnava Acharya, specifically Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, led the people on the path towards realization of going back to Godhead. See, though Lord Buddha and Acharya, Shankaracharya, Adi Shankara, they stopped all this himsa, what people were doing. They stopped all those things. And slowly again they trained them to worship. But what form and all those things, it's a different thing. They wanted to Nirakara. Again Nirakara means they say this Akara can be of two forms. Akara, Nirakara, like that one. Nirakara means our Akara is changing. Our Akara is changing. Our form is changing. You are born as a small child, you have gone into a grown-up child, again youth, old age, death will come. So our form is changing. Nirakara means what Shiva and Buddha tell is, there is no form of God. But actual Nirakara, Sanskrit, it's a Sanskrit word. Sanskrit Nirakara means Krishna is always 16 years old. He, unlike us, he will never change. He will never change. You can see in Dwapara Yuga, Krishna Avatar also you can see, he will never change. Whereas Chaturmukha Brahma, he is always shown as with all white hair, white beard, long, this thing, like that, so. But whereas Krishna is always youthful. Even Rama is always youthful. Tirupati Srinivasa is always youthful. They never change their bodies. That is the reason they say Nirakara. We are glad that people are taking rest. While Buddha and Shankaracharya, they told about the Vedas in a different way. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said we need to follow this Vedas, and also he has a form. That is the Krishna. Krishna form in any of his other incarnations. Narsimha, Varaha, anything, any of his incarnations, he has a form. When we are having hands to do some work, legs to walk, why Krishna will not have? He has to go from every day, and for him, for us, we eat through mouth. We walk through our legs. For him, all his bodies are everything. He can eat through his legs, he can drink through his hands, he can walk through his eyes, he can do anything. All parts will function in all ways. Multiple things. So, Srimad Bhagavath, but will they take the matter very seriously and close the animal slaughters altogether? If there is no meaning of ahimsa cult, when the people, Buddhists or anybody, when they are saying it is ahimsa part, can they really close the slaughterhouses? They are not closing. Nobody is closing the slaughterhouses. Again, even some people, then they filed the courts also. Supreme Court said it is each individual's right to have food in any form. They have given their own opinion. That means they don't believe in God, they don't believe in Shastra, they are highly qualified. Masters in law. But again, masters in law, it should be same for everyone. Here in the lower court, that fellow, he will give one judgment. Same thing, same law will be applying. In session court, he will say, no, that judge made a mistake, it is wrong. Again, when he goes to high court, no, both are wrong, this is correct. They put their own version. That means they don't have a proper knowledge also. Whether IAS, IPS, IF, they will be highly qualified, but they are illiterates in Vedic system. They are illiterates in Vedic system. So only the persons who follow, having all those qualifications, knowing these things, when they follow them, it is the right thing. See, Bhagavath was composed just prior to the beginning of the age of Kali. 5300 ago, at that time Kali was not there. Only afterwards Kali has started. Kali has started. Again appeared about 2600 years ago. Now it is 2600 years. Therefore, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Buddha is foretold. Such is the authority of this clear scripture. There are many such prophecies. What I told here, they are telling. In the Bhagavatam, they told only about the Gautama Buddha, Siddhartha. They are saying there are many such prophecies. There are many such Buddhas, that means. And they are being fulfilled one after the another. Just therefore, even before Siddhartha, Gautama, Siddhartha, there was Buddha, afterwards also there are there. This will come in detail in Vishnu Sahasrama when I tell the Mahabharata in full. And they are being fulfilled by one after another. They will indicate the positive standing of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is without trace of mistake, illusion of cheating and imperfection, which are the four laws of all conditioned souls. The liberated souls are above these flaws. మోక్షం అయితే ఎవరికి వస్తుందో వాళ్ళకు దీనికో ఎటువంటి సంబంధమే ఉండదు. బికాస్ దే జ్ఞానులు వాళ్ళు. దే ఆర్ నాలెడ్జబుల్ పర్సన్స్. దే నీడ్ నాట్ ఫాలో ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ because they are beyond all these things. The liberated souls are all these flaws, therefore they can see and foretell things which are to take place in distant future dates. ముందు భవిష్యత్తు ఏం జరుగుతుంది అనేది కూడా వాళ్ళు చెప్పగలుగుతారు. Like that they will be able to tell. With this, the end of today's verse is over. We shall chant Hare Krishna mantra 10 times and disperse for. We have Mahabharata today. Though it is Friday, we have Mahabharata next 3-4 days. I want to complete Udyoga Parva and reach to a stage where Gita will start. Bhagavad Gita next week. Gita Jayanti is there on 11th Wednesday. On that day, Gita will be there. Just at that time, I want to start Bhagavad Gita through Mahabharata epic, which was told to Arjuna by Krishna. That is the Gita Jayanti day. Now today is the 5th day of Kurukshetra. Margashirsa Masa Panchami, today is the 6th day of the war. We come to know about the Bhagavad Gita only 11th day when Bhishma falls down. When Bhishma falls down, because Dhritarashtra will inquire. At that time he will, and Sajjaya will tell. But on the first day, Gita, when it was instructed, only, including Krishna, there were only 4 people active. That is Krishna, Arjuna was listening what Krishna was telling, and Hanuman on the chariot, he was not in the form of flag. Directly was there. He was directly there on the chariot, and Sanjaya, the charioteer of Dhritarashtra, he was present. And Vedas Bhagavan staying somewhere he knows, because he is also incarnation of God. So like that only these people know. Only on 11th day everybody will be come to know, because it is revealed by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra and to all of us also. So we shall chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, disperse for now. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please chant loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Swasti Prabhya Bhayantyam न्यायेन मार्गेण महि महिषाः गोभक्षमस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिया बुद्ध्यात्मते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् परस्मै नारायणति सर्पयामि श्रीमन्नारायण सर्पं सर्वं श्रीकृष्णास्तु मंगलम मंगलम मंगलम। जय श्री राधानाथ की जय श्री जगन्नाथ सुमाय की जय श्री नरसिंह भगवान की जय श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय श्री पंचतत्वा की जय श्री मध्व ग्रंथ की जय श्री हरे क्षमावंत की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की। हरे कृष्णा। We shall meet in the evening for Mahabharata.